Hey guys, this is Tommy with Geek Tyrant and Card Games on Computers. Konami was kind enough to send out a box for Eternity Code, which is finally coming out next week. It's finally coming to the US next week, I should say. It's already been released in Europe. People are loving it, but it's now finally going to be tournament legal whenever tournaments happen again. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's see what we get. I'll be honest, I haven't followed Eternity Code too much, but I do know Link Cross is going to be a highly sought after card, as it really helps with a lot of those terrible combos that people are doing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to hear that Link Cross gets banned on the ban list. It probably won't happen because the set is so new and everything, so we probably won't see it on the ban list yet, but it probably does deserve to go on the ban list at some point. But yeah, unfortunately, other than that, I'm not really sure what to expect from Eternity Code. I think a bunch of Plunder Patrol cards are supposed to be released, so that's cool. Plunder Patrol cards are it's a fun idea in my opinion. You know, have these cute little pirates. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll start with this side. I've got some card sleeves ready to go for when we get the good stuff. And let's see what we get in our first Eternity Code. Deployment. Ooh, we start off with an ultra rare. Something to note: in Eternity Code, every pack has a foil, has a holographic card, and I'm pretty sure they got rid of the rare where it was just the silver lettering. I'm pretty sure they got rid of that, so we only have super rare and up for this pack. So this one: reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck and special summon from your hand or deck one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically listed on that card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. You can only activate one fusion deployment per turn. I like it. I think it's cool. Don't know that we're gonna see it a whole lot. I'm trying to think of like fusion heavy decks right now. Shadal's maybe, but none of them specifically list cards, so this doesn't really help with that. Then we've got, I don't know. It's kind of tricky because you can't get your Ixies, Synchro, Link monsters out the turn you use this card. So it's going to be interesting to see if this helps any decks out or anything. Valiant Shark Lancer. This is a super rare. It's a Beast Warrior, Ixies, rank 5. You need 2 level 5 monsters to make it. You can target one monster your opponent controls, detach one material from an Ixies monster you control, and if you do, destroy that monster. This is a quick effect if you control another water Ixies monster. If another Water Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while you control this monster, you can take one spell from your deck and place it on top of your deck. You can only use each effect of Valiant Shark Lancer once per turn. Okay, not too bad. Plunder Patrol Party! If you control a Plunder Patrol monster, draw cards equal to the number of equipped cards you control plus 1. Then shuffle cards from your hand into the deck equal to the number of equipped cards you control. You can only use the effect of Plunder Patrol Party once per turn. If you special summon a Plunder Patrol monster from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, you can equip this card to that special summon monster as an equipped card that gives it 500 attack. You can use it once per duel. Ooh, that's a hard hit. Secret rare, Titanocider, probably. That just looks awesome. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls that was special summoned from the extra deck. Change its attack to 0, and if you do, negate its effects. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck while this card is in your GY, except the turn this card was sent to the GY, you can set this card. You can only use each effect once per turn. That's pretty good. I like that. The only problem is that there's so many negates out there. So many negates. That I don't know how well it's actually going to work in play. So many negates. It must have been fire. The fire ancient warriors, not the water ones. I must have misremembered that. Ambitious Cow Day. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these, and I'm sorry. So while you control another ancient warriors monster, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You You can only use each of the following effects of Ancient Warrior of Ambitious Cow Day once per turn. If the card your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send one other card from your hand or field to the GY, special summon this card from your hand. Okay. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the GY, you can special summon that monster to your field. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool. Watertower Jenna. Look at that. That looks so sick. That's a super rare. So it's a Link monster, Link 2. You need 2 monsters, including a water monster. And it's always treated as a familiar possessed monster card. You can target 1 water monster in your opponent's GY, special summon it to your zone. This card points to if this Link summon card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while in its owner's monster zone. You can add 1 water monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. I don't think this is going to be a lot of play. I mean, it requires your monster to have... It requires your opponent to run water monsters. I mean, they're fun ideas, but I don't think that the Charmers are actually that good. Nemesis Umbrella. That's an interesting looking card. You can target 1 of your banished monsters except Nemesis Umbrella. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. That's nice. You can target 1 Nemesis monster in your graveyard except Nemesis Umbrella, add it to your hand. Okay. So it's all about recycling your cards. Your Nemesis cards. I guess is a new archetype. Sorry, Adignister. That looks pretty cool. When a Link monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card from your hand. When your Link monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that destroyed monster's original attack. When an attack is declared involving a Link monster you control and an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your GY. The attacks of those monsters become 3,000. So they end up tying. Interesting. Nemesis Corridor. You can target one of your banished monsters, except Corridor, special summon this card from your hand, and if you shuffle that target into the deck, you can target one of your banished Nemesis monsters, except Corridor, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect per turn. Armored Bitron. You contribute this card, special summon one Cyberse monster from your deck, except Armor Bitron, but negate its effects. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except Cyberse monsters. If a Link 3 or higher Link monster you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect while this card is in your GY, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Armor Bitron once per turn. Dragon Maid Shio. Oh, I forgot Dragon Maids were getting some new support here. We've got a second ultra rare from the set. This requires a Dragon Maid monster and one level 5 or higher Dragon monster. During each standby phase, you can special summon one level 9 or lower Dragon Maid monster from your hand or GY. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Also, after that, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon one House Dragon Maid from your extra deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we're on to the, I guess it's the right side of the box. Let's see how we fare here. Malus, Lady of Lament. That's some pretty cool artwork. Quick effect, you contribute 2 monsters, then target one of your normal traps that is banished or in your GY. Set that target, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Interesting. The Arrival Cyberse at Ignister. Okay. It's a Link 6. Dang. 3+ monsters with different attributes. You can only control one of these cards. The original attack of this card becomes 1,000 times the number of Link materials used for its Link summon. Okay, so it can be a big beat stick. Unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn, you can target one other monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do, special summon a token to your zone this card points to. Okay. Plunder Patrol, shipping. Say that 20 times fast. Fusion summon one Fiend Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. You can banish this card from your GY, then target one Plunder Patrol monster you control. Equip one emblem of the Plunder Patrol or one Plunder Patrol monster from your deck to that target. You can only use this effect of Plunder Patrol once per turn. Ooh, Gearsu, the Orcus Mech Knight. We got 2 secret rares. Okay. I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that this is actually a really freaking good card in the OCG and has really helped shape that. So what it does is if it's normal or special summon, you can send an Orcus or World Legacy card from your deck to the GY. Then if there are 2 or more other cards in this card's column, treat this card as a tuner this turn. If you control no other monsters, you can special summon a World Legacy token to both players' fields and defense position. You can only use each effect of Gearsu once per turn. Okay. Gachiri at Ignister. Okay. The first time each Cyberse monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect each turn. It is not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects of Gachiri once per turn. You can target one Cyberse effect monster you control, negate its effects, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent from the field to your GY, you can target one face-up monster you control. That target is unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. Okay. Princess Great Bubble Reef. It's a Link 4 that requires 2+ water monsters. Once per turn during each standby phase, you can banish a water monster from your GY or face-up field, draw a card. Each time a monster is banished face-up, this card gains 600 attack for each until the end of this turn. You can send a water monster from your hand to the GY, special summon one of your banished Marincess monsters. You can only use each effect once per turn. Link Cross! We pulled Link Cross! Ooh. There's our last Ultra Rare. I'm guessing the last few packs are Super Rares only. But man, Link Cross. So if you don't know, it's a Link 1 that requires that you use a Link 2 or higher Link monster to create. And when it's Link Summon, you special summon Link tokens up to the Link rating of the monster you use for the Link Summon. But the Link tokens can't be used as Link material for the rest of the turn. However, that's fine. People just use them in order to go ahead and synchro, typically. Synchro summon. So, wow, can't believe I got Link Cross. It's a trap. Witchcrafter Patronus. You can target one of your spellcaster monsters that is banished, or in your GY, shuffle it into the deck. And if you do, add one Witchcrafter spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your GY, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card. Then target any number of your banished Witchcrafter spells with different names, add them to your hand. You can only use each effect of Witchcrafter Patronus once per turn. Another trap. Red Rain. If you control a level 8 or higher synchro monster, banish all monsters on the field except the monsters with the highest level. Also, the remaining face-up monsters on the field are unaffected by other card effects except their own until the end of this turn. If a Dark Dragon synchro monster is synchro summoned to your field while this card is in your GY, you can add this card to your hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ancient Warrior's Ingenious Zhuge Kong. If this card is added from the deck to your hand by the effect of an Ancient Warriors card, you can special summon it. When a spell trap card is activated, quick effect. You can send a face-up Ancient Warriors continuous spell trap you control to the GY, negate the activation. Okay. When a monster effect is activated while you control Virtuous Liu Zhuan, quick effect, you can send one face-up Ancient Warriors continuous spell trap you control to the GY to negate the activation. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so you gotta sacrifice your continuous cards in order to, but you can negate, and to do monsters you need Liu Zhuan. Rose Girl. It's a plant tuner, level 3. If a face-up plant monster you control is sent to the GY, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a plant monster is on the field and this card is in your GY, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use one effect per turn and only once that turn. I keep debating if this card is going to be good for Rika's or not. Monster. What do you think it is? Ooh, Arch Nemesis Protoss. It's an ultra rare. It cannot be normal summoned or set, must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your GY and or face-up field. It cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can declare 1 monster attribute on the field, destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. Also, until the end of your next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that attribute. You can only use this effect once per turn. That's pretty awesome. Pretty hard to get out though. Three different attributes, huh? Might be good with like the Ancient Warriors cards. Who knows? Okay, well that's our haul this time. I've got to go. I think I've got to go get some more sleeves. I don't think I have enough. But yeah, until next time. Thank you, Konami, for sending out this Eternity Code box. Still can't believe I pulled Link Cross. I'll just show off real quick. One more time.